Welcome back to the Roadside Rescue YouTube channel. Got a 98, 99 Jeep Cherokee, 4 liter. Okay, it had the fuel pump go out in it several weeks ago, and the fuel pump was replaced, and then it was working after that. Then it stopped working again. And then, just in case, they went ahead and put a new fuel pump in and relay, and it's still not working, so that's where I come in. I'm gonna see if I can figure out why it's not getting power to the pump, because that's probably the issue. It's probably not getting power. If it was getting power, it's had like 3 pumps, it should be running. So apparently it runs good when it runs. I love these Jeeps, and this garage is nice too. Lots of space. Even if I had something like this, man, in a couple of years at least. Okay, I double checked the year. That's great that it's OBD2. So I can turn that fuel pump on with the bi-directional tool. And then I'll be able to test for power at the relay. Start from there. Something you wouldn't be able to do with just a test light, which vehicle owner has. Now, supposedly this thing was sitting in a parking garage in Salt Lake City for years. The vehicle owner found the previous vehicle owner and ended up buying it off of him for $500. I think it was just the fuel pump or something. Yeah, I think that's all that's going on with this. What do we got? Hood, door, rear diff, fuel clean, fluids, and battery checklist on the side. So yeah, it looks like it was in pretty good shape. Just normal tune-up stuff. It's gonna be a flip, so they're just getting it ready to resell. Okay, well, I heard something there. I don't want to run that for long because the fuel tank's empty. Yeah, that was weird. Made some noise. I heard a click up here at the relay too. So I'm gonna just go ahead and yank this and check everything out here, see if we got a short or anything. Okay, this was bone dry. I'm not sure if they were testing it with the bone dry tank because that would have killed the pump. And since I heard it make a noise, I went ahead and just unplugged it, put a couple of gallons in it. So there's enough to test now. What I'm gonna do is command this to turn on and check for voltage down here. Because if there is voltage down here, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, the relay's in, but I don't have the scan tool trying to do anything. Okay, so now the top one, still grounded, still grounded. This is still 0 volts. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm a little frustrated now. Fuel pumps. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so that's gas that came out of here with very little pressure. But when I was actuating the relay and I plugged it in after I swapped the relay, then it was doing that. Okay, old relay's in. It's clicking. Let's try this again. Oh, there it goes. See? Okay. I don't know. Now it wants to work. What? 2 are supposed to be in a fuel pump, so I can test it out here. Ground, ground. Bottom, right's power. Bottom was 5 volts. There we go. Okay, so we've got orange and black. Okay, so now I figured it out. I'm looking at the right relay. The fuel pump works. It's off. You hear the click. And then this. Wait. Did it go off? It's not supposed to be 12 volts right now. Oh, because the key's on. Does that do it too? Well, I just got it to fire up. So this would be weird if I did all this for nothing. Because literally all I've done is hooked up the gas tank. Since I've gotten here, it's been about an hour though. Yeah, but the oil light was on when it turned on for like 2 or 3 seconds. It didn't turn off, so I just went ahead and shut it off. I'm gonna check the oil because it sounded a little loud. It's got oil. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Let's see if it'll start though. Let me put this relay back in because it totally just ran and I haven't done anything. Except for lost the key. That sounds bad though. What was that? Did you hear that? I'm not sure why that sounds so bad. Again, that's how long I started it the first time. The oil light was on the whole time right there. I just don't want to run that when it's sounding like that. Let the customer get back and look at that himself. I really don't know what to say because it's working. Oh, the one thing I did do actually was put fuel in the gas tank, so he may have just been trying to run it without fuel. That's all I did. Here's the noise maker right here. Broken fan shroud getting knocked around by this fan. Could stay up like that. It's got to get out of the way though. That's good enough. Let me see if I can zip tie that out of the way. This oil light's tripping me out. It came on like normal. It went off because I let it run for 2-3 seconds this time, then it came back on. Okay, good. That time it stayed off. I'm guessing it just had an oil change then and the filter was probably empty. Keep an eye on that. Make sure that's not really leaking while I just make sure this can warm up. But it looks like the gauge is working as well, so that looks like everything's there. All right, I popped that line off, got sprayed in the face with some fuel, so I just rinsed my face off. I didn't expect it to be that pressurized, but definitely had some pressure in there. So I feel good running this, especially seeing how much pressure that had. Just gonna go ahead and hook this up now. Okay, I tightened everything up, so it's gotta be good. All right, so that was weird. I spent a lot more time than I should have poking around on that job, and happens every once in a while when something like that, usually when the customer's been in there beforehand, but I just charged for how long it took, so it was an honest diagnosis, and didn't really have to diagnose anything. Maybe just gas, maybe it was that fuel pump because that was like the third one they put in there, so maybe the other one did go bad, who knows. They're gonna keep an eye on it for a few weeks. I couldn't find a short, man. I wiggled everything around and just looked, but everything seemed to be working fine. So let's hit the road. I'm actually on my way to do another fuel pump. If you like this video, make sure you're subscribed. You can donate, the links in the description if you want to help out. Check out this video next. I'll see you there.